Hello and welcome to Model Kit Stuff, and in today's video we're going to have a look at this. This is the modular oil brusher. Basically it's a storage rack for all your streaking and oil brushes. Now my understanding is this is designed to actually hook onto a back plate with other modular items that's wall mounted. So I'm hoping this will be also okay freestanding, because that's how I intend to use it. They're around about £15 in the UK, so they're not overly expensive, but certainly don't be paying more than that. Shop around if you're seeing them much over that. I don't know how long it's been out, but I think it's a relatively new product, and this is how it comes in an envelope. So you can order this directly off the Mig Ammo website, but that's not how I've done it. I've ordered it with some other stuff from one of my online stores. So hopefully this is going to do what we want. So let's have a look, and then let's have a look at building it. Let's start with opening the envelope. Okay. That's everything out of the envelope. So what we've got is a set of assembly instructions and then the components, which all appear to be laser cut fiberboard. That's quite nicely presented with the Ammo logo there. Right, let's have a look at the instructions, although it does look fairly easy to assemble. Fold out the instructions, the first thing you see is a little counterpart, so let's check we've got those. One of them, one of them, one of them, two of them. All good. Okay. I have built things from instructions before, so I think we're going to be okay. And we start, well, they don't exactly look the same, the parts, do they? But anyway. I have to say the part fit is really tight. I mean, there's no mention of the need for any wood glue, which obviously we could do to make it stronger. But at this stage, let's just see how that goes together without any glue. And that is nice and stable, so that's good news. It's going to be freestanding. Well, we need to see what it's like when it's got weight on it. Then we've got a bigger one going in at the bottom. Make sure it's flush at the back, and then you know it's all the way in. And then we have a smaller one at the top. Okay, well that's quite a dinky little stand, isn't it? Give you an idea of size. That's a pot of Tamiya liquid poly, so it's not much deeper than that. And then height wise, there we go. So that's it. It is done, it is made. And despite the fact that the parts didn't look like they do in real life, I managed to work it out. Brill. So let's see how it works when we put some oil brushes in. what I'm interested to see is whether it holds the weight and stands upright. I noticed that there's some smaller holes at the side which must be for brushes, so if you've got dedicated brushes that you use maybe for streaking effects or what have you, you can store them there, so that's a nice little touch as well. So let's start, and we'll just randomly put these in. We won't worry about presentation for now. Okay, so that stores all but one of my streaking brushes, which is fine. The idea of this is not long-term storage. It's when I start a project to get out the ones that I think I'm going to use. So the rest of them will be kept in a tote most of the time, and then we can stand them up when we want to use them. But yeah, that looks all right, doesn't it? Let me sort them out, and then we'll take some a different angle. Well, I'm all organised now, and you can see that I've got some, but not all of my brushes in there. In fact, I've got all of my streaking brushes in there, one oil brusher, and I've left one empty. And the reason for that is my intention is to pull this out when I want to use it. So I'm leaving one in there that I can put on the end, the one I'm using with the top off, and I always know that one won't have its top on until it's been put back. So that sort of makes sense to me. It's a little sanity check. You need these little things as you get older, just to remind you where you're up to. The most obvious thing about this, other than the fact that it stores them really nicely, and it's actually really stable, not got any worries about stability. This level here, and it's the same on the one behind, is perfectly positioned to slightly obscure the name. Now, to be honest, I'm not looking for the name when I'm using it. I don't think, oh, I must use Starship Grime on this. Which one's Starship Grime? I'm actually looking for the colour. And I can't really see the colour of the back ones either. So I think we need a different solution for identifying the colours quickly when you're working, because speed when you're building models is quite often of the essence, especially if, like me, you tend to video them. So I need to think about that, and I need to get some brushes in and think about where it's going to go on my desk. So to make it easy to identify the colour I want, and quickly, we've put a little bit of the colour off the brush onto a bit of masking tape and put it on the lid, and I think that works just perfectly. And with my dedicated set of streaking brushes, it's ready for its new home on the workbench with my other tools that I keep close to hand. Well, that all fits in nicely, so I'm ready to go. It's a great little storage holder, does exactly what you want. The limitation obviously is how many it holds, but for me that's not an issue. I just swap out what I need depending on the project. So yeah, brilliant. I hope that was useful. Thanks for looking in. You enjoy your modelling, and I'll see you very, very soon.